girls with their nails done now.
Good job, Craig. Now, welcome back, listeners.
Welcome to another installment of Cyber City.
Insert with synthwave music. Now, we were last with Trevor and Cyberpants. But we need to take away and dive away for somebody else right now. Because we have plenty of time before the Battle of the Bands begin, and these are living characters. These are living people, so of course they're going to have things to do in between that time. And Allistair is a man with a plan, with his eye on the prize.
Allistair is also a man with a mission.
Mm-hmm.
Allistair.
I was just going to say, Allistair, take it away.
So, it may or may not have come up in past recordings, listeners, but Allistair is in Cyber City for a number of reasons. One is actually fairly personal. He is looking into the apparent self-murder of one of his previous companions. Friend, girlfriend, a previous person he shared a relationship with. He does not believe that she self-murdered. So he is going to get down to the bottom of that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do remember him actually bringing this up to Behemoth. However, as always, the more eyes on something, the better. So while the Behemoth is going through his channels, Allistair is going to be looking up with his stuff. There is, of course, also setting up even more things to screw over Damien Leonidas. The more the merrier in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as I double-checked, I am told we have a number of hours between where we're at in-game and where the Battle of the Bands begins.
Mm-hmm.
And so, after the initial setup, I think this would be a good time for Allistair to get a call from Judy, saying that she has set up the meeting that he had asked her to with... They aren't her bosses, are they?
Nope.
But rather the owners of a local club with some shady connections.
Very shady.
So, upon receiving this call, I think Allistair will make his adieus to his cyber running group and scoot off for a little solo work. Despite not being a solo. Nah.
Alrighty. I love it. Allistair, as you're leaving the stadium, you see the roadies have quickly taken to their new responsibilities, but then you start to notice some things about them that some of them, as they stand there, they look, and then one will just say side, another one will respond with side, another one will respond with the bodybuilding pose and go side muscle, and their clothes explode, revealing a massive muscle underneath, and then they just lift stupidly amounts of weight and equipment.
This will give Allistair pause, and he will actually look between them to Leroy Cyberpants, back to them, and just kind of pinch his nose, shake his head, and walk, because it is his circus, but these are not his monkeys.
It's funny you say this, because one is like backflipping. Hup, 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 hup. Goodbye, Mr. Allistair. Hup, 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 hup.
Take care not to throw your back out. Or land on something funny.
There's just an eruption of cheers as you exit out the door. You assume he landed on something.
See, he either Alistair's like he either stuck the landing or he landed on something. Either way.
But what's greeting you outside is, so you probably were thinking you were gonna go off on foot. Judy did send you directions, but what's funny though is there's a car outside. And there's a gentleman just sitting outside the car, and he's holding a cardboard sign that says Allistair. The gentleman that's standing outside the car, he's wearing your typical very high-class bartender clothing. And he is a snow leopard. Looks over at you and says, "Are you Allistair?"
You can call me Fox.
I like it. Mr. Bebop and Rocksteady sent me to come get you.
The VIP treatment, is it?
Only the best.
All right, then. What is your name?
You can call me Tony.
Tony. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Fox. Please. He opens the back seat.
Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly.
Closes the door. Takes his seat in the front.
Now, I will say this. Allistair is on edge because he was not expecting a driver. He is, however, going to play it cool.
I like it. Good thinking, Mr. Allistair. Before the leopard gets into the car, though, as he's getting ready to come in, odd, he stops. Another gentleman walking up the sidewalk stops him. They chat for a second. Do you lean in close to listen?
A little bit. I make it appear as though I'm just leaning up against the door/window. Kind of wish I had cyber ears, but I don't.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be able to hear perfectly. This isn't bulletproof glass or any of the such. So it doesn't mute sound. You lean in close and you hear. Hello there. I see you picked up some interesting cargo there, young man. Oh, no. Calm down. It's my reputation precedes me. It's been a long time since I've acted like that. But no. I just wanted to let you know that one, he is special. I'm not coming to you underneath representing Leonidas. I'm coming to you as someone who, we'll just say, has some familial connections to that one. So I'm a little protective. Just as you're a leopard, you could say I'm becoming a papa bear. If I find out anything happens to that one, you hear a flicker. I will personally slaughter everything that you people are. We'll basically say I will be calling an extinction level event. And that's the Morning Star's promise. Do you understand me? Yes. Your tie's a little crooked. Let me fix that. Now, you be careful with that one. Because as I said, I have my ways and I will find out. And You will also tell me why he's coming to meet those two. If I don't like what I hear, there will be repercussions. I have things to do. I have a couple of people to meet later. So you have a good day. Taps his cheek, and then you hear a car door opens. What are we going on the road?
Are you okay?
Just give me a minute.
Take
And just give me 1
all
second.
the time you need.
And just give me 1 second, Eric. I gotta let BB in real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So the driver is trying to compose himself as he's sitting there, keeping himself from weeping at the moment. You notice a cufflink. It has a foot emblem on the cufflink.
Because of course it does.
Okay, you know where this is going.
I mean, I am a self-professed child of the 80s. If I didn't, I should turn in my card.
So, of course. So, he takes a few deep breaths and he's just, who are you? Eric, were you catching on to the gist of what was being said outside the car?
If that was, I think it was, and that was the Morning Star, then yes. I do believe I and Allistair are realizing just what the hell happened.
Oh yes, because his meeting with Trevor and Cyberpants was all influenced by Leonidas, but this one, oh no, personal. And you just heard how personal it is to him.
Yeah. That said, I think Allistair's going to lean forward and grab the snow leopard's wrist and turn it so the cufflink is facing the both of them. Now, I do have one question. There wasn't anything uncouth going on, was there? As he gently thumbs the cufflink in a slow circle, drawing attention to it. I mean, I did ask Miss Judy to set up a meeting with, I'm assuming, your bosses, on good faith. Don't tell me my faith was misplaced.
So, look, the old bosses, Bebop and Rocksteady, they were cool.
Yeah.
It was all just about the nightclub and everything, but then this new guy comes out of nowhere, starts making demands, and
who is this new guy?
Look, I only know the code name that he tells us to call him by.
That's good enough. We'll start there.
He calls himself Shredder.
Does he now?
And I don't know why, but he was targeting. We're not even supposed to have any connections to the Nomads, but for some reason he's out to get you guys.
Interesting. Now, I want you to understand something. What happened outside the car, I have no control over and had no idea that was going to happen. So, whatever I'm saying to you is coming from me. I'm not leaning on that as leverage to intimidate you. He leans a little closer. But by all means, if it is intimidating to you, lean into it.
Uh, I'm glad I wore the brown pants.
Always a smart move.
Why? I wasn't even supposed to come in today.
Oh, no, that's unfair. It was your day off and you got called in?
Look, man. I was supposed to just come get you, push the stupid button in the car, and then you get knocked out, and I was supposed to just drop you off at the location, and then
Where are Judy, Bebop, and Rocksteady?
You're gonna be mad.
More than likely, but less mad than if you drag things out.
Okay, I'll just take you to where Judy is because she's at the warehouse.
Of course, it's the warehouse.
As the boss says you can't have loose connections.
Technically, it would be loose ends, but I get the meaning.
Yeah. We think English is not his first language.
What kind of accent does he have?
You know where I'm going with this, Eric.
Oh, I know. I mean, you
It
flat out called him the Shredder.
it sounds like people like coming from Japanese town,
Huh.
from Japan town, from that area. It's weird.
No.
Maybe it might explain why he's had to start wearing these new weird get-ups. I mean, look at this underneath my suit, and he shows you what looks like a black ninja uniform underneath his.
I mean, to be fair, basic black is rather slimming.
I do feel pretty. I feel handsome.
I know, a good outfit will do that to a person. It's amazing what it does for one's self-esteem. Now, drive to the warehouse.
Oh, man.
And I'm going to take a nap. And he winks at Tony in the rearview mirror.
Oh, Tony is just... He's horrified. He's just... Oh, God, this is the worst. We flash to the...
I was going to say, yeah, it is. I'm really sorry you got called in on your day off. And he pats Tony on the shoulder and slumps in the back seat like he got knocked out.
As Allistair rests in the back, Tony, fearing because he knows what's going to be coming, he's like, either way, I'm dead. Either way, I'm dead. This sucks. We go to the warehouse to where Judy is tied up in a rope. The stereotypical... damsel tied... She's just... What cartoon did you get this from? And I hate you.
So, it's quiet. A little too quiet. Hey, look! It's Judy! Yeah, a little too Judy. Smack!
And so, and then we see a gentleman wearing... Now, this gentleman is massively buff because this is Super Shredder. But anyway,
good.
His gi is really big and buffed, catching on his rippling muscles. He has 2 massive blades coming off of his wrist that when he snaps his hands up, they go inside of the compartments. On his head, he has a silver-styled old samurai mask. But instead of just a simple faceplate going across the mouth area, it's actually a Oni face with massive gold fangs.
So he's going with a classic samurai menpo.
Yes. On his back, he has a long flowing cape. On the back of it is a foot to mark the Foot Clan. Ah, Judy, 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 Judy. How dare you betray me? You're coming between... You're treading on my dreams. You realize this. Oh, go to hell, you nomad reject. You're just mad you got kicked out. He grips her foot and twists it a little. She winces. Now. No need to put salt in the wounds there. You were just supposed to keep, running him along to your game. Just keep him interested in you. But no, what did you say? The heart, you can't help what the heart wants. How about I cut your heart out, Judy?
All right, pause here real quick.
He's not really going to do that.
No. Not because of that. I wanted to bring attention to the rolls in Roll 20.
Oh!
One, the perception was for earlier in the car.
Oh, okay, my bad. I was like, oh shit, did I go too far? I was like, there's none of that going on.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean, he's doing the usual villain. Yeah, the perception was for earlier in the car.
Oh.
So he could listen to what was going on,
You actually beat me to asking you these two things. Sneaky, because...
And, yeah, the stealth was for this scene. I wanted Allistair to get in...
So, this is perfect. You're way ahead of it. So, thematically, yes, you easily... You beat the stealth roll because the Foot Clan members, they're not smart.
Mm-hmm.
They are not smart. These people are not trained ninjas, man. If he brought a group of actual nomads and had converted them, and this would be a very different situation. But no,
probably
this is not. He just got people from the damn furry group, so they're not trained ninjas.
No,
and just to show you here on the map, listeners, there is a map that everyone's looking at. We're looking at a warehouse currently.
It's got 3 loading bays.
You're at loading bay number 3, Allistair. You perfectly get in.
Alrighty. Let me change that real quick.
And let me just so we can have an asset. I can have something just to show you where Judy is.
Actually, while I'm at it...
Actually, this will work just because it's just armored. We'll just say this is where Shredder will be. If I can ever get it on the map.
Good luck.
Oh,
did I not save my pictures of Allistair?
I can actually ping it. So over here is where they are.
Okay.
Your perception tells you that most of the gang members are by loading bay 2.
Okay.
They're busy actually loading up some vehicles.
Nice. So Shredder is over here.
Yep. To your we'd say northwest.
Right.
In the northwest quadrant of the warehouse. Judy is hanging above him. You're right. You just got into loading bay 3 because unfortunately they left the loading bay door open.
Oh, unfortunately for them.
Oh, hey Charlie, you think we should have closed that loading bay door? No, Frank, we're good, man. Oh, hey, you want to drink some more of this paint? Oh, you know it, man.
Allistair's gonna stop sneaking by and just kind of look through the stacks of stuff and just mouth, "Drinking paint?"
Oh, this is good stuff, man. This is good stuff.
And once he's at the edge of the wall of the chain link fence and all the shelves with the stuff on there, he's going to peek to see if he can be seen from the open area.
So you will enjoy this. I will roll what their maximum dice would be to try to even look at you.
Mm-hmm.
They would need to succeed with at least an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this paint's really got me distracted, man. Oh, this is good stuff.
Listeners, they rolled a 1.
Nah, they just go back to chugging paint. You're fine, dude. I will actually let you know
Bunch of
For free.
nanjas.
For free, you can move right here. Unnoticed.
Oh, no, I was going to have a little more fun.
Never mind.
I see a little. I see some stairs.
Oh, yes, there is a second level. We'll just say those stairs lead to the rafting, which we'll overlook.
Yep. So I'm going to get up there.
Which you easily do. No one notices you.
And then I'm going to make my way over to the Shredder and Judy.
So, as you get closer, you realize why Shredder was distracted and not paying attention to you, because Judy has just been regaling tales of, oh, and then there was this time I walked in on Allistair showering, and I knew at that moment I wanted that body. And he's just, please, no more. I need a gag. Can someone please bring me a gag? Just make her shut up.
How is Judy tied up? You said, typical damsel in distress.
It's just across her torso, her arms, and then there's...
Are her arms up hanging above her head? Is she suspended from...
Behind her back.
Behind her back.
So, and how lucky. Where you've come up on the stairs...
Uh-huh.
Where the rope ends, the tie, the hang for the height.
Yeah.
Well, look at that. There it is. And then what looks like, it just looks like a very sad, very heavy set pangolin. He's reading a newspaper.
Uh-huh.
He looks up at you like his ninja outfit can't even fit him.
Oh, geez.
Like, the mask is just, it looks like a really sad cap that won't even fit over his head.
Oh, brother.
And he just looks at you and he just goes...
Allistair, before he says anything, Allistair just puts a finger to his own lips, goes, shh, and just shakes his head no.
He just looks and just goes, I was just going to go, oh no, you got me. And he rolls up into a ball. I don't get paid enough for this shit.
Allistair just politely kind of rolls him out of the way.
Ooh, that's
not
nice.
Not even kicks him. Just rolls him out of the way so he has a little more room.
You just hear a little lightly silent wee. And like as he unrolls and he just goes, I'll be sleeping over here.
Allistair gives him a thumbs up.
And he just passes out.
And so Allistair kind of crouches down and listens in to the Shredder and Judy. You say she's regaling him with stories, and he is bemoaning the fact that she cannot shut up.
Exactly. And it's at this moment, from his frustration, he's taken off the helmet.
Uh-huh.
Allistair, I want to know from your emotions how you're going to feel for this. You recognize this man. This is Oroku Saki.
Of course it is.
The X #1. Your grandmother had to take him out because he was leading the nomads down a bad path. You can still see the scar of where your grandmother took one of his eyes. And through clenched teeth, you hear him say it. Do I need to kill you? Like how I killed her.
Who's her, Saki?
His head shoots up.
And he is met with a boot to the face.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That's a beautiful, just descending boot stomp you hit him with. It sends him tumbling. If it isn't the little grandma's boy himself.
Smile when you say that.
The little fox. Allistair.
In the flesh. And as he's, talking, one hand articulating, his other hand is behind his back, and he's using the rippers that he has installed to free Judy from her ropes.
She falls beautifully in your arms. Like a little princess.
Oh, she was suspended. I thought she was on the couch with hands
Oh,
behind her
no,
back.
suspended. She was suspended.
Okay.
That's what I was just saying. She falls perfectly in your arms.
Okay, that's fair.
She looks up at you and goes, fancy seeing you here, Fox.
Yeah, well, I had to hop 2 things. He sets her down and frees her arms.
Oroku stands up, cracking his neck. Looks between the two of you and just... The first part of being a good leader is knowing when you're beat.
Yeah, but we both know you're not that good of a leader. Who's her, Saki?
Who do you think, Allistair? And the best part is I made the entire city. Even your friends and family believe that she killed herself.
Uh-huh. You do realize that only a fool would come here without any sort of recording software to get a confession, right?
Crickets chirp in the background and he's just... You always were a little shit.
I just have more than 2 brain cells to rub together.
Well, I'm not worried. I do have friends in high places.
You mean that pangolin that's taking a nap?
He is so fired. But no, I'm not talking about him.
Oh, you mean Mayor Leonidas?
Oh, yeah.
The mayor who is a tyrannical, despotic leader that literally everyone except scum like you hates, and is waiting for someone with half of a plan to come along and start something.
You think you know everything already, Fox, do you? You think you got it all figured out?
Oh, no, I don't. Not at all.
The best part is, I'm not even... Allistair. Just walk away right now.
From what?
From all of this, go back to your little grandmother. Forget all of this in Cyber City.
Now, see, I can't do that. I'm not here on behalf of my grandmother. Oh, she asked me to come here and do things in the city, yes. However, that is not my sole or even primary reason for being here. He flicks out his switchblade. Care to take a guess as to what is?
I was right to lay out that little trail. I figure you are here to possibly get even.
Possibly. Possibly. Saki, you couldn't handle running the nomads. And I know for a fact the people you have at your beck and call right now are, no offense to them, a serious downgrade in terms of combat ability. Minus one or two outliers.
So, as you say this, just for the listeners, just to really paint how really bad this group is. Okay, yeah, that pretty much knocks out the entire group that was at Loading Bay 2.
Oh,
They
God,
finally overhear everything, and they're just, "Oh man, we better get to the boss." It sounds like, "Oh!" They trip over they trip over each other until finally all the shelving just collapses on them, and they knock themselves out.
Allistair just kind of waves in their general direction.
Oh yeah, Brian, check the DM chat.
Oh, happily, hit me with the deets.
I think as they're talking and this happens, you just hear a pounding on the other side.
Ooh.
And someone kicks. Let me roll. I should roll for this, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Roll a d20 for me. Just roll a d20.
Oh no! Not a melee.
Wait, no, go ahead.
Okay.
Actually, do your melee for me.
Okay.
And as that's going on, Allistair looks to Sake and goes, "So, do you really think I'd come here alone to an abandoned warehouse after one person, an obvious trap, without some sort of backup?"
And the loading bay door crashes open.